Welcome to Inspiring Narratives, your favorite channel for uplifting stories, renewed hope, and cultivating a deeper connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Discover with me how turning to Allah can lead you to amazing changes in your life. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We are back with another uplifting story that will, by the grace of Allah, strengthen your faith and renew your hope, inshallah. Let's start by sending peace and blessings on our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Say it with me. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Get yourself your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's get started with our story. This brother shares with us two stories. He says, there was a trader among us who used to work on credit. And what does on credit mean? It means he would take the goods and pay for them after selling them. In other words, he wasn't paying cash for the goods up front. This man fell into huge loss and ended up in debt, accumulating a huge amount of debt worth 240,000 British pounds. He became completely broke, losing everything and falling into complete poverty. He had two choices, either pay off his debts or end up in prison, and it seemed certain he was headed for jail. I advised him to engage in abundant istighfar, seeking forgiveness, and to frequently send blessings upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This man had been in the clothing trade industry for over 30 years. I don't want to mention his name as he is well known here in our country. By the decree of Allah, he started following a routine of sending blessings upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam 5,000 times a day and istighfar 10,000 times a day. After just 3 months, all his debts were completely paid off. Yes, the entire 240,000 pounds paid off, settled in 3 months. You may ask how, and I'll tell you. People who knew the huge problem he was going through and trusted him as an honest, God-fearing person started helping him. I swear by Allah, some of them forgave him debts worth thousands. For example, one creditor to whom he owed 72,000 said to him, consider it paid off, and forgave the debt completely. Another creditor, despite being owed money, went a step further. Imagine this, someone who has already lent him £32,000 and lost it, still gave him an additional £16,000 to help him recover, with the hope that he would eventually pay it all back. In just 3 months, his life completely turned around. This man who I'm talking about now owns 40 clothing stores across the country, after having closed all his shops and been left with nothing. All of this was because of his abundant istighfar and blessings upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I urge every Muslim, especially in these times of hardship, to adopt a consistent daily practice of istighfar and sending blessings on the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The least you can do is 1,000 times a day. It doesn't take long, no more than 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Try this for 2 months and come back to me, and I guarantee that you'll witness miracles in your life. It is a cause for safety from the trials of crossing the bridge of the Sirat over hellfire, which is the most severe trial anyone will face. If sending blessings upon the Prophet ﷺ and istighfar can save us from the hellfire, then imagine how much it can resolve our worldly problems, which can't compare to that of the hereafter. Allah Almighty has said, there is none of you who will not pass over it, the bridge. This is a decree your Lord must fulfill. Then we will save those who feared Allah and leave the wrongdoers within it humbled. Surah Maryam, verses 71-72. He continues, I also want to share one of my own experiences, because the greatest trial I faced was imprisonment. I have endured debts and illnesses, but nothing compared to the trial of being imprisoned. Yet by the grace of Allah, I was saved from this severe trial. Everyone expected that I wouldn't leave prison for at least a year, given the harsh realities of the system. There's a custom in such prisons where newcomers are subjected to severe torture and detention for several months as a form of hospitality. Yet by the grace of Allah, I left prison in less than a month. No one who saw me after that could believe it. People would say, who prayed for you? It must have been a prophet. Because for us here in this country, it's unheard of. It was a true miracle. I share this to inspire others, and I emphasize the immense virtue and blessings of sending blessings on the Prophet ﷺ and seeking forgiveness. May Allah grant us peace, make this the end of our pains and sorrows, and the beginning of all that we wish for. May Allah grant us all the ability to establish these beautiful practices in our daily lives. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this story. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so do leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.